Who would have thought OnePlus put wireless charging in their phones, as well as making a 30-watt wireless charger. This is the OnePlus Warp Charge 30 wireless charger, and today we're going to unbox it and try it out. But before we do that, if it's your first time here, I'm Mr. H, and I'd greatly appreciate if you could show some support to the channel. Press that subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified of all the new content comes out, push that little bell next to it, and let's get started. So, typical OnePlus packaging. We've got the red and white combination. Quite hefty box. Nice presentation as usual with OnePlus stuff. So let's have a look and open it up. Now, I've been waiting for this wireless charger for such a long time. I mean, I've owned probably all the OnePlus devices, and I've just been waiting for them to put wireless charge in there. And they finally have, which is good. And not only have they just put wireless charge in there, but they've made it their Warp Charge 30 wireless charge, which means it's going to charge at 30 watts. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, that means it's going to charge very fast. Too fast, some may say. No, that's no such thing as too fast. So, we're taking the plastic off, and now it just slides out, as you can see. Oh, nice. Nice little unboxing experience. And you can see the charger there. So, if we take the charger out, charger's cables in the actual charger, so nope, can't take it out. So the cable is built into it. It's got some weight to it. I mean, you can tell that it's nicely built. What's in the actual box? Oh, so the actual brick is in the box. That's fine. So I was thinking when I got this, I thought it would be plug in a USB in there and then use the actual Warp Charge adapter. But this is probably better because you won't be losing the adapter and the cable. You just use the one that they give you, and it seems to be pretty long. So what else do we have in here? So that's it. Wireless charger, cable, plug, and some paperwork that we're not going to read. So let's put all that to the side. Let's take a look at this wireless charger. So this rubber band holding that. Now, ever since they announced this, I've been trying to get it, but it just kept on going out of stock for some reason. It must be quite popular. And then recently I went on the OnePlus website and it just happened to be in stock, so I just grabbed it as fast as I could. So you got some holes in there. That's because it does have somewhat of a fan inside to cool it down while it's charging, which is good. This does charge at 30 watts, but I believe it will only charge, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it only charges the OnePlus 8 Pro at 30 watts, and all other devices that don't support this proprietary, I guess, charging technology, it charges them up to 10 watts. I'm not sure how it affects the Oppos and the Xiaomi phones, or yeah. So let's plug. I'm going to try and plug this in somewhere, and then we can try it out. So you've got a bit of rubber down there to hold the phone as you put it in. I think that's for ventilation. You've got to see an opening there. Silver around the edges, pretty minimal. You've got the OnePlus branding at the bottom, as well as some output and where it's made and stuff like that. And then you've got a little LED light hole there. Basic stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it in and we can see what it's like once it's plugged in. So guys, I've plugged it in. No lights at the minute. It probably only come up once the phone's been put on. So I do have my lovely OnePlus 8 Pro here with the cyan case, which I did an unboxing a couple of days ago with the cyan color sandstone case and the black sandstone case. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the video up here somewhere and you can just click on that link. So I'm going to hold it like this. So if I put it on there, so we've got the Warp wireless charging on the screen. As you can see, you can hear the fan noise slightly. I don't know if you can pick it up on the microphone, but it's very, very minor. I mean, you wouldn't even notice it if you were in a normal environment. It's a bit more quiet in this recording place that I've got here. But other than that, one thing I do like about this one is the usual usual wireless chargers. They're all flat. So once you put your device on it, if you want to have a look, if you've got any notifications, you'll have to pick it up off it and then take a look. I mean, I know Samsung have the flip up one, and Google obviously have the Pixel stand. But I actually prefer these ones because if it's in the corner and you're charging your phone and you want to see if you've got any notifications or messages, you can simply just double tap the screen. It'll come up and then you know if you've got anything. You don't have to take it off the charger. Just makes it much more easier to work with. I mean, that's first world problems, I know, but right, let's take a look at some facts I've got here. See, again, it's out of stock on the website. So OnePlus claims that this wireless charger will charge your device, or charge the 8 Plus Pro from 0 to 50% in 29 minutes, which is very fast. And like I mentioned, with non-OnePlus devices, it will support up to 10 watt charging. It has some technology in it called Bedtime Mode, which you can set, I think, in the settings, which once it's in Bedtime Mode, obviously when you've got your phone on there to charge, it reduces the charging to 10 watt, and that's even with OnePlus 8 Pro. Obviously, because if you're charging at 30 watts, you don't want it to be consistently charging throughout the night if you're going to have the phone on there at 30 watts. So it reduces it down to 10 watts, gives it a bit of a slower charge so that it's not constantly topping up at 30 watts while you're sleeping. I mean, at the speed this charges anyway, I don't think anyone should really put it on there when they're sleeping. You can put it on there for half hour before you go to sleep or something, and you're going to have plenty of battery life. But you do you. So obviously you've got the fan on the back, like I said, so it's preventing any overheating with the charger because it is charging at 30 watts, so things can probably get a bit hot if you're not cooling it down constantly. You've got over voltage protection, over current protection, and overheating protection, which are all good. You can also charge the phone even if it's got a case on up to 8mm thickness, which is good stuff. The weight of the actual charger is 303 grams. And what else do we have? Obviously, one thing a lot of people are going to be saying is it is quite a hefty price, $69.95. But one thing we have to take into consideration is this is the first one, the OnePlus first iteration that OnePlus have made with their Warp Charge 30 technology as a wireless charger. So over time, these may get cheaper. I mean, let's not forget the Pixel stand for the Google Pixel. Let's see, Pixel. That was pretty pricey as well. So we got Google Pixel stand for the Pixel 3. Even now it's £69. So, and that doesn't charge 30 watts at warp charge speed. I think that was a basic 10 or 15 watt charger. So £69 for that, or £69 for the OnePlus one. And like I said, OnePlus have offers on their website. So the more accessories you buy, the more discount you're getting off. So 5% off 2 items, 10% off 3 items, and 15% off 4 items. Obviously, you might not need 4 items, but the offer's there just in case you do. One thing I'm curious about is with the release of the OnePlus Nord. Is it going to have wireless charging? Because the OnePlus 8 didn't, and the Nord is supposed to be a mid-ranger. So if they put the wireless charging into that, that's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, I've never been a fan of wireless chargers myself, just for the fact of plugging it into the cable is so much faster and so much more efficient. But the fact that this can give my phone 30 watts charging and charge it at that speed, I don't think I'm going to be plugging it in the cable when I'm at home. I'm just going to pop it on this charger. It's just going to be so much easier. Just take it off, pop it on. Don't have to be looking at. As easy as USB-C plugging in is, like I said, these are first world problems. you just put it on, and it's going to make it so much more simpler. But yeah, I like the design. You've got a bit of a textured back, as you can see. One thing I would have liked is probably if, I know I said that it's probably easier that way, but one thing I would have probably liked, just for the fact of moving it around and putting it through different, because for example now if I had a hole in the desk here and I wanted to put through the cable through here so I could plug this in, I couldn't do it because one side has to fit through that hole, either the wireless charger or the plug, and that's not going to happen. Whereas if that was just a USB-C opening there, I could pop the USB-C cable through the hole and then plug it in, which maybe the next one they do, they make it like that. But overall, I'm very satisfied with this. Should you spend £70 on it? That's totally down to you. It's still a lot of money, but I think for what you're getting, they should have probably lowered the price. I'd say around the $49.95 mark would have probably been better. But let's not forget, like I showed you, even Google, when they released their one, and they didn't have the features that this one has with the fast charging, was priced the same or even higher. So yeah, so that was the wireless charger. Hope you guys learned something, enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos, remember to hit that subscribe button below, ring that bell so you're notified of new content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.